Are you ever drawing your characters and you think to yourself, man, it would be cool if they could, like, move? So then you start doing some very intellectual, very serious research. Find out you have to have all these other skills on top of already knowing how to draw, like spacing and physics and actually knowing how to draw hands. The task you first thought would be fun and easy now looks like Mount Everest and you're just a tiny speck. Sometimes when tasks are this overwhelming, you just have to take off little crumbs at a time, and eventually, with consistency, you'll find that you've actually achieved something. At least I think so. So in this video, I decided to start my animation journey very small and just animate like a looped GIF of one of my characters. She's from a comic that I started writing a few months ago, but don't ask me because I haven't made any progress. She's just cool and I like drawing her. As you can see, I made a few thumbnails first, and I decided what pieces of the painting I wanted to move before I actually started working on anything. I kind of just painted this like I would draw any other drawing, but before I finished, I flattened it and I kept the parts that were supposed to be animated on separate layers. This is what that looked like in Procreate before I imported it into ProcreateDreams. And here's what it looks like freshly imported before I destroyed it all. Now, for some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to try and animate her long hair blowing in the wind. I've never animated hair before, so I just watched a few videos on how to do it. You know, research. This is also my first time animating something in this program, so I watched a few videos on how to do that too. Honestly, I kind of just was clicking stuff until it looked okay. So I drew a sort of skeleton for each chunk of hair that was going to blow, and I kept the back section and the bangs separate. This took me a really long time, so she was bald for a while. Anyway, once I thought that looked okay, I spent about 2 hours coloring and lining 8 frames, only to find out that the back section looked like this. I ended up deleting that work and just using the perform tool to wiggle the back section of her hair, but I kept the frames I drew for the bang pieces. After spending a long time on her hair, I was super burnt out, so I just used the perform tool to kind of like move the background pieces up and down. It really feels like cheating, but listen, my brain was fried and I couldn't look at this blue hair any longer, so this is what the finished piece looks like. I'm not super happy with it, but you know what I always say. This is definitely me who always says that, not anybody else. Okay, have a good day, bye!